Attention, Managing Directors, VP Sales and Marketing, Sales Directors, Sales Managers, HR Directors. We're going to lift the curtain and demonstrate to you the single biggest secret strategy of the world's top performing sales managers. And we're going to prove to you what the world's best sales managers do to consistently exceed their sales targets month in and month out with a highly productive and motivated sales team. We're also going to show you the sales management tactic that's been proven time and time again to produce more sales, faster, at higher margins. We'll demonstrate to you how this one strategy will single-handedly transform your sales team into a highly motivated force that'll not only leave your competition scratching their heads, but will also free your sales managers up to work on growing the business, rather than just working on day-to-day activities. So, welcome. Welcome to this Optimising Your Sales Management Impact Special Report with your host, Ian C. Gale, the author of Australia's leading sales management book, Bulletproof Your Sales Team.
Hi, I'm Ian C. Gale. I'm going to be sharing with you the single biggest secret strategy of the world's top performing sales leaders, and I'm going to reveal what their secret weapon is that has been verified time and time again to deliver consistent sales numbers. Now, whilst there are any number of strategies that a sales manager or an organization can employ to increase their sales and margins, as well as motivate their team to get more done, this presentation is going to be focusing on the single sales management strategy that requires no budget and no permission from the boss either. This simple and yet very measurable strategy that I am about to share with you isn't restricted by your company's culture or systems or procedures. It's not bound by internal politics or demands from the executive team or demands from customers, nor is it limited by your industry sector or by the current level of aptitude or attitude of the salespeople. This is a strategy that any sales manager can begin to implement into your business today. And in fact, the only reason why your sales managers aren't using the strategy to increase your sales is because either they don't know how to implement it, or for whatever reason, they're choosing other priorities. And so the number one strategy of top performing sales managers that I'm about to lay in front of you today is sales performance coaching. Now, did you know that when it's done properly, sales performance coaching has actually been proven as a core competitive strategy for sales teams to gain competitive advantage and speed up pipelines? It helps them to achieve increased revenue growth and achieve and maintain margin targets, while at the same time it also helps to retain a team of effective, capable, as well as motivated salespeople. So let me prove the power of this intervention by overwhelming statistical data. So here are the results of a number of very famous studies conducted on the impact of coaching in the workplace. So proof number one, there was a study conducted by the Corporate Executive Board which actually measured improved sales team performance up to 19%. And so this strategy then became known as the 19% factor. And in fact, in 2007, the Corporate Executive Board completed a follow-up survey whereby they found that managers whose reps received more than 3 hours of coaching every month performed at 107% of goal. Now, the data is actually striking because it explains that there was a 17% performance difference between those sales reps that were coached and those that weren't coached. The research went on to prove that coaching actually makes the difference between reps making or not making their goal. The research actually summarized all the quantitative data and stated that as far as the Corporate Executive Board is concerned, they have found no other driver that can so significantly raise the engagement and the bottom line results of sales reps. And unfortunately, it went on to say that the majority of sales managers are ill-equipped to lead the selling effort because they lack the most important driver of effectiveness, that being a great sales rep coach. The second proof I want to offer is the famous Executive Coaching Impact Study, which was conducted by the Manchester Consulting Group. And this study found that the average return on investment on executive coaching was over 500%. Productivity increased by 53%. Relationships with clients improved by 37%. And bottom line profitability grew by 22%. Now, the third proof that I'm going to be showing you is a well-known study that was done by the Metrics Global organization. And this was a study of coaching in the workplace, which showed an increased bottom line profitability, again by 22%. Proof number 4. There was a study done by Triad Performance Technologies, Inc. out of Chicago. And they conducted an evaluation of 67 regional and district sales managers' profit performance both before and after a coaching intervention. And they conservatively estimated that the profitability impact from this intervention was in excess of $2 million. Now, the study showed that with a focused coaching program, there was a 77% improved relationship with the sales manager's direct reports. 53% of the managers that went through the program reported being more productive, and 67% of them reported improved teamwork. The study also showed that 61% of the managers that went through the intervention reported improved job satisfaction. And these are just really a small representation of the impact that coaching can have on your sales team. So there are other benefits, which include things like people retention, sustaining high performance. We know that coaching helps to ensure execution on short and long-term goals. And then both common sense as well as research says that coaching helps with career planning as well as it helps to retain top sales talent. Sales performance coaching has been shown to deliver more sales at high, and it's been shown to be the best tool to optimize your training investment. Now, here's something you may not know. Did you know that 89% of all sales managers out there have never actually been formally trained in sales management? And fewer than that have actually been trained on coaching salespeople. Well, ultimately, a coach helps to improve performance. And this would be no different with you and your sales team. No matter results. And why do you think all sports pros have coaches? Well, ultimately, a coach helps to improve performance. And this would be no different with you and your sales team, no matter how seasoned your salespeople may be. Sales coaching is world's best practice. And in a major study completed by the Sales Executive Council, which is a division of the Corporate Executive Board, their number one conclusion was that coaching was the sales management activity most closely associated with sales rep success, and that sales managers performed least well. Sales revenue generation of the sales team. And coaching salespeople if you took a poll of most critical to the success of a sales manager's role. And they would agree that the core 20% of the role of a sales manager is to increase the profitable sales revenue generation of the sales team. And coaching salespeople to achieve their goals is critical to the success of a sales manager's role. And if you followed along with me in this audio thus far, then you'll get that coaching your salespeople is not just an optional sales manager activity, it's an optimal sales manager behavior.
If you'd like to find out more how we at the Sales Coach Academy can teach your sales managers how to coach their salespeople to consistently deliver their sales numbers month in and month out, log on to www.salescoachacademy.com and book in your no-obligation complimentary 12-minute demonstration of this very powerful sales manager training program. Find out how the Academy works and, more importantly, why it delivers such tangible results. That's www.salescoachacademy.com.